Splash, apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
FVP Stay Tuned helps clean engines and save fuel, improves fuel mileage, cleans engines, stabilizes stored fuel for easy starting, provides lubrication, and minimizes sludge, gum, and varnish added to any internal combustion engine. So if your mower, tractor, snowblower, or boat engine isn't running well, or you're just doing seasonal prep, simply add FVP Stay Tuned to your fuel or oil. Buy Stay Tuned at a fine retailer near you.
We're live here at Ritter Arena for Game 2 of the quarterfinal setup from the Bantam Elite League here at Ritter Arena in Minneapolis, Minnesota, on the campus of the University of Minnesota. The Kings, the second place team in the Bantam Elite League, face off against the North, the defending champion North Stars, although there's only one player from last year's North Stars team remaining. That's Thor Bufflin. The Kings have been red hot every weekend, going above 500, finishing the league with an impressive 9-3 record. They have the league's two top scorers, Isaac Howard and Connor Kurth. We'll hear those names quite a bit. I'm assuming all weekend, but for sure today. They take on the North Stars, who are 3-9, have the mirror opposite records, although I'd be a little bit surprised if the North doesn't give the Kings everything they can handle in this game. North kids play with a bit of grit, and they'll give them everything they can handle. They'll start off this game with their one of their top scorers, Max Strand, 5 goals and 8 assists. 8 of their 9 losses are 2 goals or less on this season. So expect a close game in the net for the North Stars. 29, Quentin Sigerson from Sartell, Minnesota. They take on the Kings, who are the energetic group. That's a nice way of putting it. They seem to find a theme, a pregame theme, dress-up theme every game. We've seen pajamas, USA, beach theme, frat boys, private eyes. I don't know, you name it, we've seen it from these guys. I'm not sure what their get-up was today, but they've had a lot of fun, and they've made the most of their Bantam Elite experience here in 2018. Kurth, shot and a goal. What a pass, and a pretty goal right out of the gate for the Kings. I believe that was Nate Hardy. A beautiful pass from Kurth to Hardy, and 32 seconds into the game, he beats Sigurdsson top shelf, and the Kings lead 1-0. Not the start the North Stars were looking for against this high-flying Kings team. Here comes McClure, one of the McClure twins. This is Cooper McClure. Feeds one wide. Oh, knocking it down in midair, almost beating Conan. Quick shot, another save, Conan. Stocker after him, feeding in front. Stocker, another chance. Knocked down. Another save for Conan. Hardy from Kurth. Kurth picks up his 26th point in the league. Backhanding in the zone are the North. They'll get a change. Jackson Conan steers it into the corner. Here comes Ryan Chesley. Chesley looks, finds his man. This is Gianni Hurley. Feeds it to Muss. Muss knocked down. Knocked away, and the North will break it out. Cutting through traffic is Smith. Losing it for the Kings is Braun. Now Blomdahl with it. From Hermantown, rink-wide feed to his neighbor to the east. Connor McClure from Denfeld, fed in front. Knocked away, this is Giblin. Giblin had a game-winning goal last Sunday for the Kings. Sigurdsson knocks that one down, eventually right in front of him. He jumps on top of it with 22:44 to go in the first half. We played 2 halves here in the Bantam Elite League. Set up that way so the goaltenders can get even playing time. Falloon on the draw for the Kings. Fed towards the center, knocked away. There's Strand. Strand comes center looking for Lindberg. Lindberg shot to traffic, steered away by Conan. This is Reed, Gavin Reed to Lindberg. Lindberg shot goes into the corner. Conan steers it away. Fed in front, knocked down by Braun. Braun will battle. Poking into the corner is Giblin. Giblin to Hardy. Hardy slips one out to Giblin. Giblin will give chase. He picks it up and gets by his man. Here's Kurth. Kurth feeding back to Giblin on a little one-on-one give and go, and it goes into the net. I don't know who's going to get credit for it, but the Kings will be on the board 2-0 as that one just slides past Sigurdsson, and 3 minutes into the game, the Kings have a commanding 2-0 lead. I don't think any King player actually shot that into the net, to be honest with you. That was a clearing attempt by the Stars, and it hit off of a man and went into the back of the net. Slowly, I might add. I don't think Sigurdsson ever saw it. We'll hear the call from Todd Hauk, PA man, post-game interviewer. He's done a great job with the league this summer. Howard shot and a goal. Odd-log from Howard, and Isaac Howard picks up his first point, and it's 3-0 Kings, 3 minutes and 31 seconds into the game. Odd-log will for surely get that one. Howard will get the assist, and it's 3-0. And the score sheet is filling up quick for the Red Hot Kings. Here's McClure. Taking it wide. Axel Bagley gets the assist, as does Falloon on a second goal by Nathan Hardy. And the Hill Murray power forward from St. Paul has 2 goals. So many top players. Kevin Odlog had 18 points coming into the season, into this final playoffs. He's now got 19 points, speaking of kids from St. Paul. Here comes Del Greco. Fed in front, Chesley picks up an assist. Another save by Conan, who seems to be turning everything away. These Kings are the 2 seed. They'll play if they win, we'll play the winner of the North Dakota Bruins game, which is the final game of the night. Blomdahl in front. McClure, Blomdahl will flush that one home. And the North cuts the lead to 3-1. I don't know who's going to get the assist, but I know Blomdahl punched that one home. And that gives them something to cheer about. McClure should get an assist for sure. And that's Connor's 11th point on the season. Here's Braun into the corner. A scoring fest here. It's like a feed bag for scoring, almost like the state fair. Just line them up, goals abound. Yep, Blomdahl from McClure. We're now under 20 minutes to go in the half. Braun with a slapper. Saved by Sigurdsson. That one hits his blocker and into his catching glove. Both teams get a change. Wow, I hope you didn't tune in late. You would have missed 4 goals in the first 5 minutes here from Ritter. In case you missed the goals, you can always follow us on Twitter. Today's games, every goal will be tracked by our handy dandy technician, Aaron Morum, back at YHH HQ, clipping each goal for you here on Twitter. Lindbergh can't get it out, poking at it. Now he gets it back and onto the stick of Howard. Howard to Oldlog, Oldlog to Johnson. Johnson will walk this one in, knocked down by Strand. Strand looking to feed Lindbergh. He was covered, double covered. Now Lindbergh gets it, holds it, slides one across. The Buffalo, nice feed into Strand. Strand couldn't get it. Here comes Isaac Howard back. Holds it, tries to go around his man. Bodie Jorgensen from Greenway. Actually listed from Bovey, but that's one of the several outlying towns that make up Greenway High School. Now it's shot toward the net by Hurley. Now McClure tries to get around his man. He doesn't. Picked up by Hurley. Hurley holds it. Bangs it against the wall. Now he loses it to a forechecking Trey Osmus. Osmus tries to go around a man, loses it. Easton Young dumps it into the zone. Easton from tradition-rich Eveleth, Minnesota. Fed back to the point. Osmus with a quick shot, steered into the corner by Conan. Battling, knocking one off the wall. Ethan Muss getting it, picking up his Giblin. Giblin knocks down Smith, chipped out to center, and now into the corner goes Giblin after it. Picking it up is Hurley. Very tight checking game so far. Outlet feed to Smith. He brings it in, quick shot, that hits traffic and out of play. Thank you to our sponsor FVP Parts for their sponsorship of today's game. Chipped into the corner. Here comes Blomdahl. Intercepted by Falloon. And the Kings, that should be a hand pass. They did catch that. Turn into a 2-on-1 for Kurth and Hardy. And the officials tonight's games are Tony Lancette and John Bakke. Bakke caught that one and blew it dead. Here's Chesley. Makes his way in, quick shot, flies over the net. And breaking it out, and here comes McClure. Breakaway, goes to his backhand, shot, post, and in! Beats him with the forehand, and Connor McClure picks up his second point of the game, and the North Stars cut the lead to 3-2. Not sure who fed that one. To him, we'll find out. What a pretty play. Beats Conan off the post and in. And that'll make the highlight reel. For FVP Parts, our sponsor of today's game. Here's Howard. Nice pass to Giblin. Giblin will break it in. He'll take it wide, cuts center. Knocked off the play by Jorgensen. Howard holds it. Blomdahl given credit for the assist, his second point of the game. And it's down low. Back to the point, Giblin holds it, and then he loses it back out of the zone. Now he controls it to Howard. Poking at it is Sinjum. Sinjum's had a few big games here in the Bantam Elite League. He'll chase it down in the corner with Jorgensen. Outlet feed to Bloomdahl. He outlet passes it to Triggs. That's Carson Triggs. One of the two Triggs brothers from Moorhead. Caden Triggs played on the Moorhead Spud varsity last year as a 10th grader. Back to the point. Young, his shot knocked down. And now bringing it out of the Kings. Muss chases after Bufflin, who just calmly skates out of pressure, holding it. Bufflin gets it again. Tries to make a play long with it, picked off by Begley. Begley feeds it to Chesley, both from Matamidi. Chesley attends Shattuck St. Mary's, and Begley will be attending Hill Murray again this fall. That's a big hit by Chesley, who plays for the Minnesota Blades in the offseason for guess who? Begley's dad, J.J. Begley. Long line of hockey players and coaches and fans in the Begley family, namely Jake Begley, the oldest of the Begleys, who played last year for Green Bay. Assuming he'll be back in Green Bay again this year for the Gamblers. Jansky to Chesley, his shot goes wide. Then there's Wyatt Begley, who plays for Matamidi High School. They all over the place. And Wyatt played in the state tournament with that great Matamidi team, who had a good run last year in the state high school tournament. Hardy picks it up, feeds one off the wall, knocked down. Stocker with it in the corner. Zach Stocker, shot knocked down by Hardy. Hardy slips one to Falloon. Falloon on the tape of Kurth. Kurth defended nicely by McClure, showing that he's got more than just an offensive game. Good defensive play there by Connor McClure. Here's McClure to Cooper. McClure shot and a save by Conan. Nice feed there by Connor to his twin brother. Cooper shot. That one dribbles past Conan. It's still loose. They bang at it, no goal. Conan did not have that one covered, and a scramble ensued in front of the net. He eventually captured it, covered it, and got a whistle with 13:01 to go here in the first half. More battling along the wall. There's Reed, pokes it through. Sinjum comes out with it. Sinjum goes wide with it. Looks to feed it to Howard. Howard can't control it. Howard down to Sinjum. Pokes away at it. Here comes McClure. McClure slips it to Del Greco. Del Greco cuts in, slides a pretty pass to Osmus. Back to Bloomdahl. He can't get his stick on it to get the equalizer. Bloomdahl with it. Roy Johnson with it, carries it out. Oldlog, wide feed to Howard, tries to get Maya's man, he does. He's got great acceleration. I'd say he's a great shot too, but he just whiffed on that one. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson's got Howard, goes backhand shot, knocked down. Good save there by Sigurdsson, who's really started to make a name for himself since his opening few shots. He's made some great saves, including a couple point blank ones. Osmus battles down low with two Kings, Muss and Howard. Howard comes out with it, holds it, shot off the side of the cage. Muss circles into the skates of Hurley, back to the point, Giblin. Down low, intercepted by Del Greco. Del Greco, outlet feed. Begley cuts that one off. That one goes over the glass and out of play. with 11:21 to go here in the first half. Defend your engine with FVP's new Stay Tuned multi-system additive. Use it in cars, trucks, snow blowers, boats, lawnmowers, and more. For more information about FVP parts, visit fvpparts.com. Great to have a sponsor of tonight's game. So fans who couldn't make it to tonight's game, want to tune in and catch some great Bantam hockey here in Minnesota, they can do so. That one goes just wide. Begley pinches, can't hold it. Out comes Strand, Max Strand, through the skates, and eventually knocking it down is Giblin, who gets knocked off the puck, and Jansky cuts center. Begley shovels one into the zone. Kurth will chase. Lindbergh loses control of it. Stocker on the other side. Good forecheck by the Kings. Held in now by Hardy. Hardy wins the puck. Gets it to Kurth. Got a quick shot. That one goes just wide. Fires one towards Sigurdsson. Connor Kurth and Sigurdsson played quite a bit of off-season hockey together on the Miracle Gold 03 team. Here's Kurth. Shot. That one goes off the side of the post, and out to center it comes. Picking it up is Roy Johnson. Johnson, Muss, and Sinjum are all Champlin Park second-year Bantams. While observing those three during our Bantam Elite tryouts last October, it was like they were just mind-blowing how fast and how good they were, and it's great to see that they're having a great season here in August in the Bantam Elite League. Chesley with an interception, shot goes just wide. Chasing it down is Falloon. Falloon holds it. Cuts through a couple players, knocked off the puck, taken away. Here comes Stocker. Stocker chips it and gives the team a change. Here comes Caden Nelson. Long pass, chasing it down is Muss. He wins the race, but can't get his stick on it at the last second. Good defensive play by the North. Connor McClure with it. Wide side shot. Blocker save by Conan. Into the corner, held in by Reed. Reed down to McClure. McClure tries to cycle it with Nelson. His shot goes on net. That was McClure's shot. Conan covers it up. 8:39 to go. We'll take a short 15-minute break between periods. As they resurface the ice for the second half. Del Greco feeds it back to Reed from Warroad. Reed got a player of the game last week. This shot goes wide. Chasing it down is Muss. Muss to Howard, who can't control it. Now he gets it. He'll go around Jorgensen. Howard with it again. Looking to find his man. Cut off. Picked up by McClure. McClure will go wide with it. Slagging it over to Bloomdahl. Bloomdahl, quick wrister, save Conan into the corner. Giblin to Howard. That hops his stick, picked up by Reed. Reed dumps one into the zone. After it goes Braun. Aiden Braun. They battle along the wall. Cut off by Giblin. Outlet feed. That one's going to be called icing. With 7:35 to go in the half. Kings lead this one 3-2. Quick little recap. Nate Hardy has 2 goals. Kevin Oldlog with the other for the Kings. No other King with multiple points. And then Gavin Bloomdahl has a goal and an assist. So does Connor McClure for the North Stars. Chesley holds it, and he'll break it out. That one, rifle pass to Jansky. No chance he catches that one. And we get a whistle on an icing with 7:21 to go in the first half. Huge shout out to all of our fans out there, all over the U.S. tuning in to watch, whether they're USHL scouts, Division I coaches, taking in some games, finding out who the hot prospects are at this all-important major bantam age as we head into that first trimester of the bantam season. Lindbergh feeds Triggs, and I think the net came off its moorings. 7 minutes exactly to go in the first half. 3-2, Kings lead the North Stars. Next up, Great Plains, the league champions at 11-1, face the Team Wisconsin, made up of mostly players from the Northeast Wisconsin Gamblers, formerly the Green Bay Junior Gamblers. There's Kurth, cutting in, shot, save Sigurdsson. As the whistles come raining down on us, almost as heavy as the rain came down on us this afternoon here in Minneapolis. It just poured. A much needed drenching on the dry soils of Minnesota the last couple weeks. Stocker, quick wrister. It's loose. Oh, and a good chance by Caden Nelson. Fed in front. No one home. Here's Osmus to Reed. Loses it in his skates. Download at Chesley. Chesley reverses ice. Makes another play. He's knocked off the puck. Picks it up. See if he can get out. This time he can with his speed. As Hardy gets it out of the zone. Falloon now. He'll go up chasing to the corner. There's McClure. He hits a man into the corner. Begley to Hardy. Hill Murray to Hill Murray. Kurth into the corner with Osmus. Hardy looking for his man Sinjum. Johnson with a low shot. Rebound. Hardy backhand looking for three. Can't get it. Now bringing it out is Osmus from East Grand Forks. The third of three Osmus boys. Gage, Ty, and Trey. In midair, wow. Big hit right at the blue line. Del Greco goes down, holding it in as Osmus. Into the skates. Bloomdahl, he gets it in deep. Del Greco gives after it. Now Osmus holds it away, gets it away from Howard, fires one on net, and Conan makes the save. You know, this Del Greco guy, I can see why lots of hockey scouts love his play. He just plays really, really hard. Makes a lot of smart plays here. Howard with the chance, feeding it in front. Sinjum deflects it, just wide. Here comes McClure to Lindbergh. Lindbergh takes it wide, holds it, nice little toe drag. Tries to get by Giblin, can't. Now Strand with it. Strand knocks it down, knocks one in front, out of midair, knocks another one in front. And Conan comes up big with the save. Strand holds it, feeds it down low. Braun can't get away from Strand. Strand feeds it down to Triggs. Triggs had no idea it was coming. Here comes Giblin. Giblin knocked away by Strand. Strand, oh, Nelson holds the line just barely. Probably pulled a groin in the process. Bufflin circles, cuts through a couple men, goes wide with it. And dumping it in and chasing it is the North Stars. North Stars beat the Kings last year in the playoffs in a semifinal, legendary semifinal game. Michael Overbo scored with under a minute to go to tie the game. The game went into a overtime and then a shootout. And a goal. Nice shot there by Max Giblin. His second big snipe. One last week and another one this week that just no chance for the goaltender. They lead 4-2. Max Giblin. Big goal for the Kings as they take a 2-goal lead again here in the Bantam Elite League quarterfinals. That's the icing on the north. We'll get a call from Todd Houck as to who got the assist to Giblin's snipe. Stocker gets it out and into the zone. Jansky battling down low with Cooper McClure. Back to the point is Young. Shot through traffic. Knocking it down, Giblin. Jansky gets the assist. His first of the game, his first point. Here he takes the puck up center ice. Takes it wide, quick wrister, that hits a skate and off the back of the net and gets caught in the netting with 2:21 to go here in the first half. Osmus feeds it to McClure. Good little poke check by Chesley, knocked away. Here comes Del Greco. Storms down the far side, slides one to McClure, picked up by Young. Brings it into the zone. Young, a little out of position. Now it gets by the stick of Hid. Here comes Hardy back the other way. Hardy slides it to Falloon all day and he scores. August Falloon from Nate Hardy. And the Kings take a 5-2 lead. Nice pass by Hardy, who picks up his 3rd point of the half. This one a pretty helper to August Falloon. A 3-2-0 special there. St. Cloud beats Sartell. Sigurdsson from Sartell and Falloon from St. Cloud. Here goes Hardy. Cuts in, feeds one through. I've never noticed Hardy has the zebra stripe stick. You better keep it that way. He's got 3 points. Shot through traffic. Here's Hardy. Cuts it out. Here comes Carson Triggs. Triggs cut off by Johnson to center. Pulling it out, Lindbergh looking for a man. Got a man shot, save. Fed in front, 2 good plays by Lindbergh, both defended well by the Kings as we come up on the 1-minute mark of the first half. Minute 6 to go, 5-2 Kings lead. They win, they'll face the winner of Bruins, North Dakota. Shot on, Conan save, stopping Nelson. Fed in front, McClure. Backhander, nice toe save by Jackson Conan. Old Log. Saucers one out to Howard. Howard takes it wide. Cutting in, shot glove save on a quick shot by Isaac Howard with 45.45 to go in the half. Always fun to see several Division I coaches on hand here at the Bantam Elite League. Here comes Young, Easton Young, 3-on-1 with 25 seconds to go in the period. Great defensive play by Aiden Braun, knocking them away. Outlet feed to Howard, he can't quite get his stick on it. Back to center with Howard's speed. No telling how easy that would have been for him to get himself a breakaway. And that'll do it for the first half. 5-2 Kings on their way to a semifinal game tomorrow morning. They lead the North Stars 5-2. I'm Tony Scott here on Youth Hockey Hub. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back here from Ritter Arena in about 15 minutes.
Splash, apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash. Splash, 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 apply a little splash.
Stay tuned. Helps clean engines and save fuel. Improves fuel mileage. Cleans engines. Stabilizes stored fuel for easy starting. Provides lubrication. And minimizes sludge, gum, and varnish. Added to any internal combustion engine. So if your mower, tractor, snowblower, or boat engine isn't running well, or you're just doing seasonal prep, simply add FVP Stay Tuned to your fuel or oil. Buy Stay Tuned at a fine retailer near you.
Back live here for the second half between the Kings and the North Stars in the second quarterfinal game of the Bantam Elite League here at Ritter Arena on the campus of the University of Minnesota. Fun to see coaches from the University of Minnesota Duluth and University of Minnesota on hand, plus several scouts from USHL, WHL, taking in some good hockey between lots of great players from Minnesota, North Dakota, and Wisconsin. Here's Max Strand, speaking of Minnesota, from Roseau. Takes it wide, loses it. The North Stars are going to have to get the first goal here to make a game, an interesting game out of it. They're down 3. They've shown some firepower. Going to have to get after it early to get after Croy Kokendorfer, who's in the nets for the Kings. Here's Roy Johnson. Roy cuts middle, feeds one to Jansky, hops his stick. Out to Warroad native, Gavin Reed. He gets it into the zone. And the North gets a change. Chesley gets out of trouble, taking off the puck. There's Strand, Max Strand. Battling with Chesley, 2 heavyweights in this league. Here's Jansky. Holds it. Jansky played for Cottage Grove, excuse me. Bantam A team in the state tournament last year. Here's Osmus. Instant offense. Here he goes, cuts in, shot. That skims the side of the net, goes into the corner. Here's Kurth. Kurth to Jansky. Jansky holds it, slides it across to Falloon. Falloon holds it. Falloon's got a goal already today. Kurth sneaks by. One guy goes back door, picked off, knocked away by North goaltender Kyle Abrahamson from Cloquet. Cloquet, he's staring at these Kings jerseys, all purple. That's familiar colors for Abrahamson. The Lumberjacks wear the purple and gold. Here's Kurth with a wrister. That hits a stick, goes into the corner. Nate Hardy. He's already got a trio of points. Kurth tries to get around a North Star and referee Tony Lancette. And that one's whistled down. You can see so much from up here. Things you can't see on the bench. This is a great vantage point for us up here at the Ritter press box. Braun to Giblin. Giblin slides it over to Braun. Braun can't pick it up. That shot goes into the corner. Out come the Kings. They get shut down. Now I've spotted another Division I coach. They're all here this weekend. Fun to see that. Fun for the boys to get a chance to play against some important eyeballs for their future careers, future Division I careers. The Bantam Elite League obviously has over 100 players who played in the league with Division I commitments already. North Dakota staff now here. This is they've been here every weekend. Impressive considering they haven't taken really any young kids. They have 0-03 commitments yet in their allotment. Got to think if they're here, they're going to be making an 03 or 04 will be committing sometime in the next 6 to 12 months. Here's Gavin Lindberg from very near North Dakota and Moorhead. Gets the puck, dumps it into the zone. Picked up by Begley. Begley to Chesley. Chesley will rush the puck. Osmus knocks that one down. Hurley loses it, back to Begley. Begley with it. He's tripped up, loses his footing. Now Strand gets it, Loses to Begley. Now outlet feed to Muss. Ethan Muss battles. Goes into the corner. Chasing it down are the North Stars. Lindbergh feeds one out to Triggs. He can't control it. Kings get it. They dump it in. Here comes Nate Hardy and August Falloon giving chase. Bloomdahl to McClure. McClure lowers the right shoulder, looking to feed his man Bloomdahl. Deflected off the play by Roy Johnson. Still no score in this half. 5-2 in favor of the Kings. Hardy onto his zebra stripes stick. He gets it. Dumps it into the zone. Kurth feeds one in front to Falloon. Backhand in front. Nice save, Abrahamson. Falloon to Kurth. Cuts off his nice play by Braun to keep it in. Nice pass to Falloon. Falloon with a chance. Feeding in front. Defended well by the Stars. That one will come all the way down. We'll get an icing with 19:49 to go in the game. See to the north side of the arena, the Great Plains team getting their warm-up in. A team made up of all 04 birth year players, mostly metro area. Great Plains is the youngest team in the league. And they are also have 11 wins. Good defensive play there by Johnson. 11 wins, 10 in regulation, and 1 in a shootout. That was Isaac Howard shooting it. Went off the crossbar into the netting, and we get a whistle. 10 seconds off, drips off the clock. Back to the point, Johnson. Shot. Abrahamson with the save. Face off to his right. Howard loses the draw to Bufflin. Bufflin sweeps it around to Stocker. Stocker to McClure. Nice catch there by Cooper McClure. He gets it back. Feeds one in front to a charging Zach Stocker. Held in by Easton Young. Nice feet there and hands. Gets it wide and gets pinched into the corner by Johnson. Braun deflects it off to Howard. Howard spins out of one man's way. Slides one over to Braun. Braun goes to his backhand. Floats one over to Sinjum. Tries to get by Young. Young's had a nice shift, both offensively and defensively. Here he comes with it. Takes one wide to his forehand. Quick wrister. Blocker save by Kokendorfer. Limberg gets it at center ice. Dumps it in, and the North will give chase. Trey Osmus feeds it to Gavin Reed. Reed's pass intercepted by Muss, who feeds it back to Roy Johnson, who gets hooked not once but twice, no call. Quick wrister, save Abrahamson. And that's Muss. Held in Giblin. Had a couple nice goals past 2 weeks here in the Bantam Elite League, once in St. Cloud and again here at Ritter Arena. Muss on the sidewall. Battles with Giblin now with it. Loses it. Giblin holds the zone though. He'll go into the corner with Osmus. Giblin doing some damage, cut in front. Shot by Giblin, covering it up is Abrahamson. Little scuffle in front of the net. 17:34 to go in the game. Kings lead this one 5-2. North Star's got to get one here. Not do or die yet, but the next goal should be a North Stars goal. Shot near the net. Abrahamson steers it clear. Osman sweeps it around, held in by Begley. McClure can't get it past Begley. McClure shoves Begley to the ice. That's an interference call, not called. I like the no call because it didn't really create a scoring chance. Osmus in the corner, out to the point now. Feeds one towards the front. Doug Ruckel in front. Bloomdahl can't get a stick on it. Knocked down. Hardy comes out with it. Goes down. Gets right back up. I like that. A lot of kids get pulled down by a skater stick. They're looking around for a penalty. He just dropped to his knees, got right back up. Big hit by Hardy on McClure. McClure's taking some lumber today on the sidewall. A couple times. Here comes Hardy. He'll try to get wide on Jorgensen. Bodie knocks him off the puck. Sweeps it over to Osmus, who gets double teamed on the hash mark. And now Osmus gets it back. Nice play there. Escape. Nice play to keep it in there by Begley. His shot goes wide and comes all the way out. We'll go all the way down the length of the ice. Here's Giblin. 16 minutes to go in the game. Kings with a commanding 5-2 lead. They got to be smart with the puck in their own zone and create themselves some more opportunities. Johnson to Sinjum. His slapper goes wide. Back to center. There's McClure. McClure off the wall. Held in by Howard. Now out. Isaac Howard chased down by McClure and Jorgensen. Fed to Sinjum. Knocked away. Now Caden Nelson's got great hands. He can score on a breakaway. Comes in, shot, and a big save by Kokendorfer. He's dragged down on a trip. Goes into the post and knocks it off the moorings. And we will get a penalty on Roy Johnson. With 15:23 to go, Caden Nelson appears to be okay. Back to the point. Here's Osmus. Quick shot through traffic and a big save by Kokendorfer. I love most about Trey Osmus is his skill on the blue line to run the power play right here. That's where he's the best. Great vision. Great puck handling ability, which just makes him dangerous in situations like this. Slides it across to Strand. Strand's puck's knocked down to Lindbergh. Chesley defends that well. Strand comes out with it. Feeds it in front. Good defensive play by Braun. Gets in front of the net. Knocked down. Oddlog. His puck's knocked away. Triggs tries to sauce one in front. Good defensive play by Braun. Fed in front. One-timer. Pad save by Kokendorfer. Robbing Easton Young. Big save by Kokendorfer. And now an outlet feed. Here's Howard, this league's leading scorer. Leans to his forehand shot. Saved by Abrahamson. Two big saves back to back here early in the second half. Here's Osmus. Play is definitely picking up. Fed in front of goal. There it is. Trey Osmus buries one past Kokendorfer. And the Stars cut the lead to 5-3. What did I just say about his offensive skill? Trey Osmus flashes it there. And the Stars cut the lead to 5-3. You could feel the heat of the game in that power play, that both teams can feel that there's a little bit more on the line as we're getting closer to the end of the game. And they get the all-important next goal, so it's 5-3 with 14 minutes to go. Solo goal, all alone, Trey Osmus for the North Stars. Back out, now a chance for McClure. This is Connor. Gets by his man, slides it through to Bloomdahl. He's cut off. Now Reed backhands it into the zone. Kokendorfer, who just let in a goal, but he just robbed the Stars a couple times there. It takes a great shot to beat him. First shot, and Osmus did do that. Now another chance. Here's McClure for a breakaway. Shot, dragged down, no call there by Giblin. A good hook apparently, but no call. That could have been a Another penalty for the Kings, but no such call. And now a face-off with 13 minutes exactly in the second half. Into the corner. Out come the Kings. Intercepted at center ice. Nelson can't get it. Hardy to his backhand. Back to Chesley. Chesley to Kurth. Nice catch by Kurth. Kurth feeds it to Falloon. That skips over his stick. Abrahamson covers it up with 12:27 to go. On the draw, Kurth sneaks through his man. Young loses it, pokes at it. Puck's in front, picked up by Young. Young, not much time, cut off by Kurth. Kurth comes out with it, quick shot, makes a move. In front it goes, and now all of a sudden it's on the stick of the dangerous Caden Nelson from Duluth East. Nelson crosses the line, feeds a Duluth West kid, Denfeld. McClure, he's not able to convert. Some great hockey parks up in the Duluth area. He's able to visit a handful of them past couple years. The one that stands out the most on the west side is the Piedmont Park. It's up on a hill or down in a hole, depending on how you look at it. Great viewing for fans, I'm sure, during the winter. Here comes Osmus. Takes it wide. Lindbergh with it. Got a lot of time. Quick shot. Steered away. Kokendorfer doesn't know where it is. Neither does the ref. Doesn't blow it dead. Sinjum to Howard. Howard will take it wide. Looking. Finds Oldlog. Oldlog with it. Great play there by Howard. Not to just go wide and get the blinders on. He looked and he found his open trailer, which is Oldlog. Shot by Strand. Loose puck comes out to the half wall. Howard flips it out to Braun. Of all people, a defenseman, forechecking into the neutral zone. Seems kind of odd. But leave it to Braun. He's made some great defensive plays in front of his own net already, a few today. Into the corner, Strand. In front, oh, he had Bufflin jumping down low from the point, but misfires on that one. Out comes Bufflin. Knocked away by Braun. Braun hunted down by Bufflin. Bufflin wins the race, gets back to his defensive perch. Del Greco will help him out. Giblin gets it to Howard. Back to Giblin. Shot toward the net. Knocked down. Here comes Bloomdahl. Bloomdahl to McClure. McClure cutting through traffic. Knocked away, still loose, big save Kokendorfer. Shot, big save Kokendorfer. Then finally flushed in by Cooper McClure. His first of the day. No, I take that back. It's Connor McClure. And that's his second goal of the day, his third point. Connor McClure cuts the lead to 5-4 with 10 minutes exactly to go in this game. It's heating up here at Ritter. Chesley. That's no icing waved off. After it is Osmus. We promised a close game from the North. They don't, 8 of their 9 losses are by 2 goals or less. Here's Caden Nelson. Takes it wide. You can see the confidence now brewing from the Northsiders. Osmus to Cooper McClure. And they're just putting a lot of penetration, a lot of pressure. Oh, nice move there from the North. Out left feed. Here's Cooper McClure. Cutting in. Rister blocked. Nice defensive play by Begley. Fed in front. Young. battles for it. Eventually, Kurth gets it. Kurth looking to go long, gets it out to center, and the Kings get a quick change. Young to Nelson. Johnson slides it over to Chesley. Chesley angle passes one to Kurth. Kurth got Hardy. Shot. Save Abrahamson. 5-4. Under 9 minutes to go in the game. North giving everything they can. The 7 seed. Only 3 wins on this season. Playing like they're ahead right now. Fed in front, hits a skate. Out comes Gavin Reed. Reed uses his speed. Slides it across to Lindbergh with a wrist shot. Deflected nicely by Roy Johnson. Roy picks it up now. Oh, he's looking long for Connor Kurth. That one's going to be whistled offsides with 8:10 to go in the game. We got ourselves a game. Let's see if the Stars can put another one on the board. Watch my octave level go up about 6 points. If they were to get one here. And the nervous tension level from the Kings. Fed in front, hits a couple skates and eventually goes into the corner. Strand slides one to Triggs. Triggs will take it wide. Converged on by a couple Kings. Braun in the corner to Odlog. Odlog looking to Lindbergh. Lindbergh holds it in. Fed in front. Lindbergh fighting for it, battling. Still battling, just a football scrum down there on the face-off dot. Strand goes into the corner. 1-on-2. Connor McClure with it, shot, that one goes wide. Chipping one high into the corner, that's Bloom double chase. Sinjum comes out with it. Outlet feed. Picked up by Howard. He's dangerous. He'll take it wide. Quick fat pass to Sinjum. Sinjum gets it back to Howard. Howard with it. Holds it. Gets it back to Braun. Braun looking for Sinjum. They'll battle for it on the half wall. Sinjum comes out with it. Sinjum shot. Goes into the corner. Sinjum, the son of Todd Sinjum. Played his high school hockey at a very high level for Armstrong Cooper High School in the mid-'80s. Todd also a great amateur golfer. Back to the point. Jansky slides it over to Muss. Muss will take it wide. His shot, glove knocked down by Abrahamson as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the game. Bloomdahl will try to get it deep. The Hermantown Hawk gets it in, knocked down by Giblin. Giblin shovels one out to center. Picked up by Young. It's turned over. Picked up by Gianni Hurley with a shot. Rattles off the back glass. It's in front. Jansky with a shot. It's front. Oh, and a big save by Abrahamson with 5:50 remaining in the game. Giblin feeds it up to Hardy. Hardy gets it with numbers. Takes it to his backhand. Shot. Glove saved by Abrahamson. No penalties on that one. Defend your engine with FBP's new Stay Tuned multi-system additive. Use it in cars, trucks, snow blowers, boats, lawnmowers, and more. For more information about FBP products, visit fbpparts.com. Popping it out to center is Zach Stocker. Stocker gives Hardy some grief. Picking it up. That's going to be an ice with 5:18 to go. On the FVP scoreboard, it is 5-4 in favor of the Kings, going right to left on your screen. Here comes Connor Kurth. Has some space, cuts in, makes a nice pass to Hardy, back to Falloon for a beautiful goal. Kurth to Hardy to Falloon, and it's 6-4 in favor of the Kings. That is a pretty one there. Tic-tac-toe. And the Kings grab a 2-goal lead. Now the Kings seem to be a little looser than they were the last 5 minutes. Old Log to Chesley. Chesley to Howard. Howard gets it in gear. Takes it wide. Sends it back to Chesley. Fires one, low and just wide. Lindbergh after it. Johnson can't hold the zone. Lindbergh will give him some grief. Right in front, knocked away. Falloon with now his 3rd point. 2 assists and a goal. Hardy, that line is just crazy today. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists. Kurt's got 2 assists to add to his 25 points. Are you kidding me? And Isaac Howard's just got 1 assist. He's got 31 points. This is a high-scoring team, and it's showing up statistically here on the scoreboard as well as 6 goals in the game. Face-off won by Sinjum. Outlet feed, rebound, knocked down, backhanded towards the net, knocked down by Chesley. He's not shy, he'll bring it up. Goes a little toe drag through his legs, tries to get by Jorgensen, can't. Back to the point, backhanded in by Sinjum. Howard down low. Picked up by Del Greco. He'll just skate it out. Nice play there, knocked away. Sinjum, knocked away. Picked out of the air, here's Bloomdahl. Bloomdahl looking for McClure. McClure's got it. Speaking of big games, he's had a big game to do today for the Stars. 2 goals and an assist. Picked up by Hurley. Swinging around to Howard. Holds it. Picked up Johnson. Outlet feed, here's Sinjum. Fires it in. Knocked off the play. Here's Hardy. Hardy finds his man. Johnson at the point, who tries to get it in deeper, can't. McClure gets it. Connor McClure, our defender, falls down. Braun, but he pokes his stick out in desperation and knocks it off of McClure's stick. A little good fortune there for the defenseman from Stillwater, Aiden Braun. Here comes Bloomdahl. Bloomdahl, little toe drag, goes around his man, bumped off the play by Hardy. Falloon looking for Giblin. Giblin to Kurth. Kurth will take it wide, cutting through his man. Shot, a goal. Wow! Connor Kurth snipes one top shelf. And the Kings take a commanding 7-4 lead. What a rifle there by Connor Kurth, who plays his hockey for Gentry Academy in the winter season. And that's his 3rd point of the night. His first goal. He now has 28 points in the Bantam Elite League. We'll see who gets credited for the assists on that one. Giblin was in on that one, I believe. He should probably get one of the assists. We'll see what the PA man tells us. Nate Hardy will be our player of the game, no question. correct. Max Giblin gets the assist, the single assist. Here's Jansky, goes out to center, dumps it in deep. The Kings will move on, and they'll play in the semifinals tomorrow morning versus the winner of North Dakota and the Bruins, which will be our nightcap here from Ritter Arena. Stocker can't control it. Now Howard to Begley. Wrist shot, save by Abrahamson. Fed into the corner. Shot must, that one goes into the corner. Now Abrahamson's got a skater stick in his hands. Fed out. Picking it up in behind his own net is Begley. Giblin. Now Kurth gets it. Kurth looking for Howard. Howard, 45 seconds to go in the period. Goes toe drag, goes around a man, feeds it to Kurth with a quick shot. Now after it is Giblin, bringing it out. This is gonna be Jorgensen, Bodie Jorgensen with 30 seconds to go in the game. Cutting through is Triggs, loose. Covering it is Kokendorfer. Backdoor feed to Jorgensen, he can't finish. Hammering one in front of the net. It's loose. They keep battling. Quick shot. That goes just wide. And that'll do it as clock runs out of time. The Kings will advance to the semifinals tomorrow here at Ritter Arena on YHH. All championship bracket games live streamed here on YHH. I'm going to try to do 7 in a row. Congratulations to our FVP MVP, Nate Hardy from St. Paul, Minnesota, Hill Murray High School. Congratulations to him. He'll be interviewed by Todd Houck. You can catch that interview on a minute after on our Twitter feed on Youth Hockey Hub. For my technician, Greg Tinty, I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in to today's game. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes for the Great Plains Team Wisconsin game.
Windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
FVP Stay Tuned helps clean engines and save fuel, improves fuel mileage, cleans engines, stabilizes stored fuel for easy starting, provides lubrication, and minimizes sludge, gum, and varnish added to any internal combustion engine. So if your mower, tractor, snowblower, or boat engine isn't running well, or you're just doing seasonal prep, simply add FVP Stay Tuned to your fuel or oil. Buy Stay Tuned at a fine retailer near you.